This is 8104 Bannock Circle in Graniteville, South Carolina. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhome with a 1-car garage. It's newly built. It's got a nice little covered front stoop. And you open up the door to this open floor plan. Lots of room in here. So shut the door and we'll take a look from the other side. Now you can see up top that you've got a tray ceiling in the living area, which delineates the living room from the dining and kitchen area. Not some natural light coming through, the side light on the door and the 2 windows. You do have a nice ceiling fan. You also have a decorative lighting area, light fixture right here. This is where your dining table would go. And beyond that, you have the kitchen. And the kitchen has this breakfast bar along the side here. For additional seating. You could put like 3 or 4 bar stools right there for additional seating along with your dining table. That's a lot of seating. Now also in this kitchen, you'll notice that it's got a beautiful subway type tile, but in vertical fashion. Very nice, very decorative. You've got stainless appliances, granite countertops. And if you look over here on this side, you'll see you also have the fridge with a cabinet up top, and you have a double door pantry for lots of storage. I mean, look how much storage this is. Plenty of it. Now, if you notice, there's a little hallway off of the main living area, and that is leading to the mudroom, the laundry room, and the garage. So, you know, if you notice right here, there's a door. This is actually a coat closet. So as you're coming into the home off the garage, you could hang up your coats right here. You also have the little mud bench, and you can take off your shoes there, and then coat pegs where you can hang up, you know, your items, you know, your purse, you know, your coats and things of that nature, book bags, whatever. There's also a security system panel here that can be activated by the tenant. And here you will find you have the laundry room with plenty of storage space in here. And notice that there is a cupboard for storage, and also a hanging rack right here to hang things on. But you know, that's additional storage. You can put things on top of that as well. And then the garage. Let's open that up real quick. And here is the garage. It's a 1-car garage, and you notice that there is a sprinkler system panel right here. So you can actually water the grass very conveniently. Now let's take a look at the bedrooms and bathrooms. And if you notice, there's a door here, which is very convenient. This separates the living area and kitchen area from the sleeping quarters, yeah, I would say. You know, so if there's somebody watching TV, you know, and they don't want to disturb somebody sleeping, they can shut the door here, you know, and that way the people that are asleep don't get disturbed. You know, if you and your husband are, you know, watching TV later on at night and the kids are asleep, that makes it very convenient to separate the 2 spaces. So anyway, let's walk on in here, and the first thing you're going to get to is the hall bathroom. And you see you've got a nice single sink vanity with stone counter and a tub shower combo. And immediately opposite that, you will find the primary suite. Now notice that it does have tray ceilings and ceiling fan and 2 windows. So you got plenty of natural light. There's lots of space in here. I'm going to walk over on this side and just pan around so you can see, get a sense of the depth. There's plenty of room in here. And you see the door to the ensuite bathroom, which I've got conveniently open. And this is a pretty wide bathroom, I must say. So you got the 2-sink vanity with the 2 mirrors and the stone, counters right here. And then over on this side, let me shut this door so it's not obstructing the view of the walk-in shower. As you can see, you got a nice big walk-in shower, even with a sit-down spot, very convenient. And you even have a linen closet here, right next to that, where you can put your towels and things of that nature in. And next to that, you have the walk-in closet, so you can get out of the shower, dry off, and then walk in here and get dressed. And there's plenty of room and hanging space in this closet. You see the shelving right there. But you also have a shoe rack that runs the width of the closet. And then even more shelving on this side to boot. All right. So that is the primary suite. Let's take a look at the second bedroom. But first, as you're walking out, there's another linen closet. So, there's storage to boot, storage and more in this home. You've got plenty of places to store items. And then here's the second bedroom. It's got a nice vaulted type ceiling right here. Lots of natural light coming through the window. And a big double door storage closet here. Let's open that up so you can see the storage space. Lots of room. And you see that's a double rack up there. That way you can put like additional items up top on the top rack, which I think is a great idea. Especially if you got kids in this room and you've got games with all those pieces that, they get lost all over the place. Anyway. All right, let's check out the back yard. And notice that you do have a glass back door that has the blinds on it. So you got additional lighting coming through the back door as well. And you open up the back door and you'll see you've got a nice covered patio here with a light. And it extends out so you can, do your grilling, pull the grill out. You don't want to put the grill like up underneath here because then it's going to melt the vinyl siding. But nice covered patio and a nice fenced in yard, but it's not too big where it's going to be hard to get this, the lawn maintained. Not that big. And I'm just gonna walk back here and give you a look from this side at the rear of the townhome. There it is. And that concludes our tour. Thank you very much.